if you could go back to your freshman self, and maybe you knew, let's say you knew this pandemic was coming, you knew your life would honestly be changed. What kind of advice or what would you tell your younger self, maybe to better prepare yourself or I mean, for me, one thing that sticks out is I would tell myself to really like cherish the relationships you have in college. Because I don't think it's talked about enough, and that like once you get out of college, it's very much it's just a shock. At least it was to me, of trying to maintain friendships, and being okay with being in different parts of your life than your other friends. And that's kind of, you have to learn how to balance that and, come to terms with that ultimately. So I think I would tell my younger self that, just really spend time, a lot of time with the people that are in your life right now, really cherish that. Also, a lot of things are going to change. So just be prepared. But yeah, what kind of advice or just something you would tell your younger self or freshman self?
For me, I actually freshman year, I found this quote that I actually have tattooed on my back now. It's things take time, just enjoy where you are now. And I feel like for me, I'm like the queen of stress. Like I literally like if something like, even for this, I was like, I'm just talking to my friends, but I'm so nervous. I feel like I've eased out of that since we've been talking. But at first I was definitely like, oh God, people are watching, even though it's like, it doesn't matter. I feel like freshman year, I would have never done this. Like, even if it was like for you, like for a friend, I would have just been like, I'm too like, I've never been shy, but I'm just like, that just makes me too anxious. Like, I'm going to be thinking about that for weeks until it happens, and I'm not going to stop. And that quote just really like made me like slow down. And I feel like it helped me form like better relationships. Cause I was just like, okay, like, am I going to do like homework right now? Or am I going to like go out with my friend who just invited me to get ice cream? It's like, I can still do the homework later, but like, maybe I won't see that friend again if I say no right now, or like something like that. And like, I don't think like that in general, but I feel like that quote, like I have it tattooed to like means a lot to me. Like, just like slow down. Like, you're going to end up where you're going anyway. Like, I'm not at all where I thought I would be freshman year. Like I said earlier, like I switched majors that year. Like nothing about like where I am now was supposed to be what I thought it was. So I just like, slow down and just kind of like vibe, I guess is what I would say.
Absolutely. Yes. Anyone else?
I totally agree with Adamari and Meredith. Like, I think in the last year, I learned to kind of cherish all of my friendships, professor relationships, and just like family relationships too, not being able to see so many of them for so long. And then also just kind of like finally for once having time just to myself, and kind of learning like what I like to do, what I really don't like to do, and kind of like where I want to be. I don't think I ever figured out the where I want to be part until I was actually there. But just, to like take time, slow down, and take it like step by step and not overthink it for once, because you've got a million other things going on. It was really nice. And kind of, if you're looking for more like hardcore, like job hunting advice, I guess I'd tell my younger self, start networking earlier, because I was like, most of my networking things that I kind of had planned or were in clubs that had planned didn't happen until my junior or senior year. And then they all went away. I didn't get to do any of them. So, I mean, if I could have told myself to start networking as a freshman, which I did here and there, but not to the degree that I should have at this point, that's like the number one thing I would do.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, I'd tell myself to have fun and get some to have fun and get sleep. You have your whole entire life to work really hard. Like college is such a unique opportunity. Even in COVID, in the hybrid kind of model, you're still, for the most part, in, like Meredith said, in the same place as your peers, theoretically and also physically in some cases. And yeah, like you have your whole entire life to work hard. And you won't stop working hard once you get out of college. So there's no reason to go so overboard in those 3-4 years, 5 years, however long you're there. Because it's an incredible opportunity to just enjoy yourself and learn about yourself and what you like and what you don't like. And it doesn't have to all be so stressful and so end all be all and so just to the one goal of getting a job. You know, you're not just in college to get a job. I know it seems like that, but you're also there to learn about yourself and enjoy and make some incredible memories and experiences that you only have college to make.